What up everyone, I'm Carly Vlogs and welcome to another episode of What Adventures, and in this video I took a quick weekend trip to Hatta. I love this location, especially today. It's overcast, there's plenty of clouds in the sky, it has been raining, and now it must be sundown. The sun I think has just set, I can't tell because it's so overcast. But it's just made this whole environment so moody. And it's not something we get that often in the Middle East, in the UAE, because it's obviously always so hot and there's dry and no clouds in the sky, and the backdrop is always overexposed, so there's no contrast between the foreground and the background. So I am especially happy today. As I was saying earlier, these rocks, they just fall. Look at this. Yeah. And this whole landscape is like this actually. The rocks are super loose and just fall off everywhere.
Careful, baby.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about these rocks, but as they're coming out of the ground, they're very flimsy, and like you've got to sort of take your weight first before you put your full weight on it, especially when you're actually climbing up, because it could just fall away. And I don't know what it is. Look, check this out. Yeah, see? They just all fall away. Yeah. So I actually came out here before to scope out the area, and I did some vlogging back then, and I came out on a friend of mine's GS 800 BMW. He has a company over here that rents them out, and he let me have one for the weekend. So I came out here and I actually met the AGMC BMW guys out here with my friend and did a bit of off-road training and checked out the Hatta mountain range on that bike, and I did some vlogging then, which you'll see now. Got up nice and early on sunrise, coming over the top of the mountain. I've had some breakfast. I've now packed away the hammock and sleeping bag and tied it down safely on the back of the bike. I'm going to head off into some trails of the Hatta mountain and explore this landscape. really enjoying this, and it's much easier with this new camera. Let's see, test out some Casey Neistat style zooming in. Wow, that looks really nice. How do I look? This Hatta mountain range and the mountain bike trail is about an hour and a half drive out of Dubai. I think this is border between Sharjah and the Ajman Emirates of the UAE, and it's definitely something different from the desert scene and the cityscape scene that you're used to if you stay in the city a lot. So the reason I've come here specifically is just to expose this different location. Just over the ridgeway over there are like gazebos that have been put up, and I think they're specifically for people who want to camp or come out for a day, and they have little barbecues next to them. So I've put the hammock between two poles, and yeah, that's all set up, and now just decided to go and trek. Over that way somewhere, there is a mountain bike trail. So it's almost 11 p.m. at night, feeling pretty tired. I've got the hammock set up now, and I'm going to go and switch the lights off and hit the sack and get up nice and early tomorrow to do a bit of yoga before we go and explore and trek around the landscape and the mountains. So I'll see you in the morning. Really nice to wake up with the birds. Literally, the birds like sat on the hammock cable right next to you, just tweeting in your ear. Pretty much that hammock goes everywhere with me. Oh, it's just really refreshing to wake up in nature. So peaceful, nothing to disturb you. Always very important to bring a toothbrush wherever you go, even if it's camping in the most remote areas of the world. Toothbrush, travel toothpaste, very important. Feels good, and it's very important to feel good. Other than just expose this as a destination in the UAE, I'm gonna make this particular video about what to bring on a camping trip. My wife and I have actually come this time, and we've decided to come in our city car. So it's a Mini Cooper, and they're small, obviously, but we still managed to put the camping gear that we needed in that car. So I'm going to go through a list now of exactly what we decided to bring with us. So I'm going to start off with organization. What I tend to do is I get a box, preferably from IKEA, I think, like a plastic bin box, and you can put all of your gear in that, put the seats down, and that goes straight into the back of the car. I'll get one of those little cooler or esky cooler bags that you put your packed lunch in. Then that whole container with the food in it went into the big plastic box. The stuff to actually cook on, we've got a small gas stove that just screws straight into a gas cylinder, and that folds away, and it's nice and small and compact. We've got our Trangia set with our pans, and that all packs away into a nice small set, and then we put that in the big plastic box. Our clothes, we just bring light clothes. I'm going to cover what clothes I take on my adventures in another video, because there's certain things to cover, like keeping warm, dry, and lightweight stuff. So I'll cover that in another video, but we have a small bag we put some of our clothes in. So other than the tent, I bought my hammock, which I got from Cambodia when I did that 12-day rally raid on the bike. It's nice and lightweight, and I can put it on my rucksack, so it's easy to carry, and it's small. I also bought this like medical bed. So wifey lied on that, and with our sleeping bags, the sleeping bags are nice and warm. So those folded away really don't take up too much room, and everything else that we put in the plastic box, we pack away in the back of the car with the seats down. So it's easy to get to. It is a little bit of off-road, but gravel road, so you don't need a 4x4. I want to expose that you don't need an SUV or you don't need a 4x4 to go off-road. And this particular place we're at, you can access with like a hatchback or saloon car or just any normal road car. I'm going to quickly do a packing segment now to show you exactly what we've got and how we put it in the back of the Mini. And that is how you pack away your minimized camping gear into a small tiny city car. I forgot we're actually on a mountain bike trail, like right on the trail itself. So. I'm out of here now. This has been a great experience. I'm going to put all the links in the description, especially the Google pin, in case you decide to come out here yourself and do a bit of camping, and maybe you've been inspired by this video. If you have, by the way, give me a thumbs up. It really makes a difference. And if you're new to this channel, I will be posting as much adventure content and more topics which I'll share soon. So be sure to subscribe. Hit the bell button to get notifications when I upload new videos, and share this video with your friends. Laters.